SMITE Community Concepts is back.
Woo! Yeah, not forgetting about the old faithful, are we?
Part of phase 2 of the channel. This is kind of scary. New format. We're recording together, which we've never done in Community Concepts, really.
Yeah, this has always been scripted, and we were both very kind of tentative and scared, but I think it'll be good.
Unscripted. Also, Adam doesn't know what's coming with any of these skins. Plus, we have a new theming. Each episode's going to be themed, which is incredibly exciting. This theme, which you don't actually know yet, is summer. We're doing a summer episode. 21st June is, or was, as you'll be watching this video, the first day of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. So I thought, what good way to start than 3 skin concepts all about summer. So obviously these are submitted to us. Any concepts that don't have art, our artist makes. And as always, if you've got concepts to submit, then there's a link in the description, and maybe we'll show them on the series. Let's dive in. First of all, Beach Boy Neja by Sora.
Straight off, I'm thinking, I hope he throws a beach ball for his 3.
1.
That's what I meant, but I said 3, so I was mixing it up.
Well, we'll get to that. Let's start. Actually, better. We'll get to that. First of all, the appearance. Obviously, art by our artist Roman takes Neja's model as more of Fire Lord Neja, with the kind of abs showing. Right, his hair is spiked up. Right, remember when I had spiked hair? Man, those are the days.
You should do it again.
Sure. He has a pair of sunglasses, of course. Summer. Red swimsuit trunks with 2 black Chinese dragons to the side, because Neja's Chinese. Orange flip-flops. And instead of his wheels, he'll have 2 white volleyballs. There you go. You don't get beach balls, but you get volleyballs. Is that okay for you?
So he's walking on volleyballs?
He's walking on volleyballs, yeah. Or
okay.
At least they're kind of floating. They might be floating like his Windfire wheels do.
Yeah.
And his sash would be a light blue towel. I think that's
good.
And his spear would be a closed white umbrella, not to be confused with Vimana, as the umbrella. Maybe it's Vimana's umbrella. He's just
borrowing it because it was a bit hot out.
Yeah. And
the towel wasn't doing it for him.
No, exactly. His basic attacks would have a splash effect as well to them. Even the voice accent says he's a bit more laid back, maybe with a hint of Brazil as well.
I like that. Just kind of, yeah. For some reason, the Brazilians seem a very laid back people.
Yeah.
They're just there to party and have a good time.
That's his appearance.
I like that. Kind of so Neja, but kind of almost punk beachy, kind of 70s, 80s.
He's just chilling out.
He's just there for a good time. Yeah. That's all he wants.
Moving on to his abilities, he'd have so better than Beach Ball. Instead of a ring, there would be a splashing sound for each one, and he would throw a flotation ring with white and red colours on it. Flotation ring. I think
that's cool.
To mimic the ring, I think that's a lot better than a beach ball, personally.
Yeah. It would be cool if he was wearing it, and then to cast his one, he takes it off and throws it. And then it lands back on it afterwards.
That'd be amazing. Cool. Oh, that'd be so good. I love it when models just change based on abilities and stuff. His 2, it just changed to a blue hue. His 3, he'd launch his towel forward, wrapping around the enemy with a splashing effect.
I didn't even think of the towel.
Yeah, exactly.
Around. Yeah,
such a good idea. Holy crap! And his ult would be a blue hue. The background would be light blue with foam and bubbles, while his crit hit markers would be volleyballs, starting from grey and turning white when you hit the critical hits. And then when he falls down, he lands with a splash. Done. That's a really cool Neja.
It just feels summer again. He's just there for a good time. He's just chilling.
Next up is from our good friend SpaceSheepie. This one's Captain Chips Thoth. Like Captain.
Captain
but with
Chips.
A captain voice. Captain Chips. And this one has art from SpaceSheepie. I think that's pretty cool. Seagull in a sailor's outfit. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Really creative. I love SpaceSheepie.
He's holding a paper thing of chips like you get from the seaside. That's incredible.
Did you Yeah.
That's incredible. I didn't even notice that.
That's the best part. I just love SpaceSheepie's mind to just like be like, hey, take a seagull, make it into a human, and make him a captain.
Yeah.
Give him some chips.
And his voice accent British West Country, like a Devon accent. Hold on, like the classic farmer.
I've got a horrible feeling
accent.
you're going to start doing an impression.
Just did.
Fuck.
First ability, throws out a pile of chips. I think that's pretty obvious, considering he is holding chips.
I'm just imagining him. What isn't like? Does he grab a handful and throw handfuls at a time?
All it says is piles of chips. I can only imagine that would be the case. That would be incredible. But don't seagulls like to steal the chips? They have to keep the chips for themselves. Fucking seagulls. They're irritating. Never go to the seaside. Seaside's awful.
I hate the skin concept. It's got a seagull.
Seagull. Second ability doesn't change. It literally is just a dash with a.
Thanks for the sound effect.
Welcome. The third ability, a translucent sheet of newspaper. That is a cool idea. Just a wall of newspaper.
Good. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That he throws chips through.
What would the news lines be though? There'd have to be some like secret Easter eggs,
like
headlines.
little Easter eggs in there. That would be cool.
That'd be amazing. The ult would be a seagull flying forwards.
So he summons smaller seagulls.
Smaller seagulls, exactly. Or he just like throws a version of himself forwards. I like the first idea though.
I love that he's like because he's the captain. He's the captain of a seagull ship, and he's summoning his seagull crew to fly at you.
Exactly.
I love it.
So yeah, that's a neat idea. Overall, nice packaged idea, packaged in nice newspaper. And the final concept, Bro Wukong. Who's it for? What's the skin concept for?
Hercules.
By Tater. Tater submitted this one. Also submitted some concept art themselves. We've kind of got our artists to mix it up. So he'd have the look of a real beach bodybuilder. So very like kind of muscly, right? You know, he's got his arms out.
Yeah, so I can kind of see him like Bro Wukong and whatever the Hercules skin is called.
Yes,
just hanging out and having a good old pal time together. He's
got to be like an Easter egg in the card art or something.
Oh, at least, yeah.
So he'd be wearing a blue swim cap. Like Olympic swimmers wear. His hair would be golden blonde and be sticking out the sides of the caps. The colour would be like Achilles or the Hercules skins. They even go to the same hairdresser. Look at that. He'd have a tank top. There you go, arms out. Classic bodybuilder. With a sunset kind of gradient on it, like a sunset colours. With the words displayed on the shirt, I lift. And underneath that, ladies.
That's such a perfect, terrible thing to have on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bad, but it's so perfectly bad that it fits the skin.
A little bit of his stomach would be showing, and you'd see some of his abs. There's a class. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, my top's just a little bit too small for me. Whereas like secretly, he's just like showing off his body. Yeah, I do that all the time. Why are you laughing?
Because for you it's more of an overflowing issue than it is a constriction issue. I'm sorry.
I put the abs into flabs. Right. His pants would be replaced by a pair of swim trunks. It'd have like an aquarium design on it with fish, corals and sea life. His shoes would be replaced with a pair of flip-flops, of course. His whole body would be tanned, but like he'd have like a stripe of lighter skin on his nose where where he put the sun cream. His cudgel, his little spear thing, would be replaced with a neon green pool noodle. Just like Poseidon. Nice. They could have a nice like party, all of them.
There needs to be a massive pool party with all these skins.
And his voice would be the same as Landshark Sobek. Not really a surfer, but like a bro. His first ability, instead of cracking the earth, his pool noodle will hit the ground. By the way, I'm doing the action as I'm talking.
Oh yeah, I can see you.
If I hit my microphone, you'll know why. When his pool noodle hits the ground, it'll have a water effect erupt from the sides where the pool noodle slams.
Are you doing hand motions for like the water erupting as well, like a little?
Yeah, I'll do sound effects as well.
Yeah, good.
Wukong would spin in a circle for his second ability, slapping enemies with his pool noodle, and water splashing coming off the enemies. Enemies that are slowly drip water. I like that.
That's cool.
I'm gonna save his 3 because Sun Wukong's 3 is like the best ability to like skin concept. And his ult, he winds up into his ult. He starts lightly jumping on a diving board beneath him before leaping into a cannonball form, spinning in the air. And then when he lands, he creates a decent splash of water with small people and rubber ducks flying out away from the target area.
How many cannonballs do you need to do to have people flying out of the water?
Okay, third ability, here we go. Ox stance would be him riding a toy killer whale with water underneath him.
Oh, so like
one that you put in a pool.
The inflatable things.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. And small dolphins jumping inside of the water effect around him. Tiger stance would be him clinging tightly onto a toy alligator that would have the same water effect as the ox, just minus the dolphins, but instead having little alligators in the water.
This is so good.
It's so good. And his bird stance, he would barely be holding on to a flying toy rubber duck. Its wings would flap and squeak as it flies.
That's amazing.
They are 3 summer skin concepts.
You're not wrong. That is true.
They were, weren't they? We have heard your feedback about this new format and stuff. People have been saying we should definitely keep the voting for each episode. So if you click the little I in the top right, you will see a little poll card. You can decide which of these 3 were your favourites, and also let us know why you think that skin concept is your favourite. Explain your answer. Right, 10 marks.
Yeah, and let us know down below what you think of the new format, whether it's better or worse than before.
If you want me to get rid of Adam, just say, like, he's a burden. Just let me know, please.
This is all I have.
And that is it then. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one with a brand new theme. So yeah, see you next time. Take care.
Bye bye.